Hi, I'm Toby Hodges, and this is the world premiere of the Lagoon 60 at the Cannes Yachting Festival 2024, and it is one big catamaran. So it's gone 8 o'clock at night here, and there's still people pouring over the boat to look at it. Lagoon put on it's their 60th anniversary. They put on an event in the shipyard earlier in the year. I couldn't make it, and that was the first time to see it and where it was built. But this is the first chance at a boat show to have a look around. I'm not going to give you the full thing. I am. Do you know what I am? I'm going to show you as much as I can, but we're not sailing it. Some of the cushions have come in here, but I just want to give you a feel for really the space of this. But look at this angle here, and that is what modern design, modern hull shape, modern volumes gets you. So, you know, whatever we think about wanting to sail more performance boats or whatever, when you spend a little bit of time on this, you just go, wow, this is a big floating residence. And it's been done very, very nicely. VPLP design and now to design. They brought plenty of new elements into it. First of all, this one you see from the powerboat industry, really, the sort of gull wing style, folding gull wings, not right, is it? Sorry, folding bulwarks. And you see that's not a big area aft. But, and to lower it, you just push a button on the side and it hinges down like that. But what's interesting is sitting here on the cockpit table, and you look aft with those closed, makes a big difference. With them open, it's just a vast space. I'll put the specs at the end of this video in terms of displacements and stuff, but yeah, this is a nice feature as well, having the steps down to that swim platform offset. Huge, great lowering platform, swim platform there for the dinghy as well, and a barbecue to port. We will go up those steps in a minute. There's a load of people up there at the moment, so while the main part of the boat's empty, let's look through here. This version is the galley down, so you can have this being a much larger, this is a sort of bar day area really. Obviously those cushions are not normally there, it's just condensation, probably stop the dew this evening. That would be a much larger area here. In this format, you get a huge saloon. And one thing you might have been able to appreciate as I just walked through at the beginning of this was this single level sole right the way through, watertight door through this forward bulkhead. So it doesn't matter where you're sitting, but fore or aft, it's a phenomenal amount of space. You get crew cabins in the bows there, and I'm not going to open everything up, but I'll show you the main living accommodation. That big window just hinges up there, opens forward, so it's just simple for a load of through flow ventilation combined with that door. Owner's cabin, starboard aft. We'll look down there in a minute. Probably appreciate even with those cushions there's only a small little chart table area, so it's a huge interior saloon area with that dining table, and then this sort of freestanding style furniture on the port side. It all contributes to this feeling of space, and then of course obviously Lagoon's vertical windows surrounding it as well for near surround vision. It's an enormous boat. The thing that really occurred to me is just how big it feels. It feels way bigger than 60 feet. Dropping down on the starboard side, forward here, one of the guest cabins. One of the many. big athwartship's berth there. Ensuite, obviously. And yeah, they use an Alpi here. There's not that much solid wood, and a few sort of sharper corners. But it's a very nice look and feel to the trim finishing furniture. Just going to see if the lights are on in the other cabins. Yeah, and then the port side is really the same in terms of the VIP cabin. But obviously there's a big twin aft there as well. And I'll show you from the galley side what that looks like, because they are considering in time making the galley connect with that cabin there. But have a look down here at the size of this owner's hull. Well, it's not even a full hull because it's got a VIP cabin forward of that. A lot of mirrors. But that is a 1.8 meter wide berth. They're normally about 1.6, I believe. Lovely Italian design from Massimo Gino and Now to Design. Really nice lighting. That is obviously, there's some huge hull windows in this. Now let's see if we can get some lights on in here, because this is a pretty impressive aspect as well. Being able to walk straight out of there, out of this gull wing door, straight out and have a swim, and then come back and into the shower area as well. I found a couple of lights anyway. So yeah, big sink area, huge glass panelled shower compartment, and then separate heads in there as well. And yes, you can close this off. So take that off, and this sliding door closes that off if you want to have a bit of privacy for your shower, etc. And it's not shy of stowage space as well, as you can imagine, for a cabin this size. Absolutely enormous amounts of stowage space. You would definitely want a few weeks on this to really get to know it properly, wouldn't you? So in this galley down layout, you have a gull wing door down into this cabin, into the galley, which, if it was just that, would be impressive enough. But look at this, for a mess as well. That is the sort of crew mess you might see the size of that on a 100-foot monohull. 4 for that, you probably have 2 crew running this boat very comfortably. It's all push button handled, so it's easy to handle by a short-handed crew. But there's a lovely mess here as well. You can get a telly, loads of natural light, these big hull windows, induction cooking. You can run 3 induction hobs without needing to turn the generator on. Big inverters and plenty of solar power. And then let's go and see another fridge. Not short on a refrigeration space, plus an ice maker. That's all the stowage space around here. What about the sun lounging space? You have to have plenty of friends who own a boat like this. Let's see if it's clear up on the flybridge now, and that's the gull wing door to the owner's cabin. It's a high boat as well. It's not just a long and large boat, it's a high one. So you've got a big island galley unit up here as well, for entertainment purposes. And obviously that table flips over. And then you have the central part is your sailing part, essentially, because the mast has been pushed further forward. There was a time that Lagoon were, not long ago, bringing their mast further and further aft. Pushing the mast a bit further forward because, you know, the weights have gone higher, the masts have gone higher, the boom's gone higher, and that sort of thing. So they put that further forward, and it's on a central bulkhead now as well. And that means yet more sunbathing area forward of the sailing systems. The port side here, 2 inches, and you have a thruster control as well. So you sit here with your arm on that, and if you are docking port side 2, you've got the full thruster controls in which to do so. Twin head sails led to these short tracks and into the clutches and winches and clutches, winches and tailing bags, and then a single helm station here on the starboard side with a bright red light telling me the bulkhead doors are unlocked there, so you're not going to try and leave the dock presumably with your wings folded out. And then steps up onto this fixed bimini roof, solar panels, and obviously to get at the lazy jack bag for stowing the mainsail. So there we have it, a very quick tour. A lot of boat to show you in that time. I think it'll be a very popular one for them. It is. I think they've sold between 20 and 25 of these Lagoon 60s already. I haven't got a starting price for you. I think it's around 2 million euros. And it's a lot of boat for that. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Bedtime. See you next time.